What's happening? This is the Tap In Podcast. We are live inside the Tap In studio, man. I got a special guest in the building. Now, when it comes to singing, I am a fan of anybody that can really blow, that can really sing. And I found this dude on TikTok, and dude was just like singing like crazy. Mr. Jeremiah J, man. What's happening, man?
Doing good. How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, man. Thank you for tapping in with us, man.
Thank you for finding me, man.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm,
Yeah.
these last couple of days where people been thinking about how like TikTok finna be
Yeah.
deceased. So
Are you worried about the ban? The TikTok ban?
no,
It's supposed to happen Sunday, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's like no, because you know what I'm saying. Of course, I'm a believer, so I trust God. You know what I mean. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
It's other platforms. You know, I'm not tripping.
Yeah. It's something about the TikTok platform, though. You find random stuff on TikTok. Like I just be on sometimes just at night just scrolling, and then
Yeah.
I just look up and find somebody like you. You know what I mean?
You see random stuff. Like it's like an unending scrolling, like
Yeah.
scrolling to the depths of everything. Like,
Yes.
yeah, man.
Yeah. So Jeremiah, man, where are you originally from?
I'm from Dallas.
Born and raised Dallas?
Born and raised.
Okay. All right. What part of Dallas?
I say when people ask me what part, I say just Dallas. I don't really say a specific part because
Okay.
I moved around a lot.
Okay.
You know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It was is you a only child or you got brothers and sisters?
I'm the only child.
Really?
Yeah, I had a sister I had a stepsister, not a stepsister, but I had a sister when I was. She passed when I was 3. She was
sorry.
she was handicapped. She had a sickness.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she passed away. Yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
So it's just you, moms, and pops?
Yep. It's me, pops, stepmom.
Oh, okay.
My dad, for the first 4 years of my life, he was a single parent.
Mm.
Biological mom and him, they split up. So it was
Mm.
that type of thing. Yeah.
What was that like growing up with just your dad, man?
The first 4 years.
Do you remember?
Yeah, it's like I remember him, being a man. Like one thing, it's like as a kid, you don't really understand. I just remember not having to worry about nothing. He always took care of business. Like, he was tough on me. He loved me. He was a great example. He's like everything I am. Now I get it from him. Like I look just like him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you look just like your daddy. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I always wonder, does that for boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that affect how you treat women or how you look at women?
Yeah, because with my father, he taught me a lot of things when it comes to being a man, being a gentleman, just morals, values, all that. I grew up in the church, so you already know how that go. He's a preacher.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a church boy, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. The PK.
PK.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is he at a big church without a?
He's a pastor now. He pastors a church in South Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can he sing too?
He can sing.
Really?
I remember being 4 years old, and he had this tape recorder because back it's like 2008, so
Okay.
phones wasn't really He had this tape recorder. He records song ideas. He was a songwriter. He's been in groups. He was an R&B singer, and then he got saved. And he went over to gospel. Then he joined a lot of gospel groups. So I grew up listening to he just singing melodies around the house. I'm picking this up. Unknowingly, I'm developing an ear. You know what I'm saying? So.
Wow. Okay. Any R&B group that we may know? Or your dad?
R&B group?
Yeah. Any R&B group that we may know?
Not really. He didn't tell me. He didn't go in depth into
Okay.
because that's not his life anymore. So he's more, you know what I'm saying?
He's super saved now, huh?
He's a pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hey.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. And so he is he one of those pastors that sing in the church and
Yeah,
all that with the choir and all that?
Yeah, he sang. He can blow. He be blowing. He can play too. He can play drums. He taught me how to play drums.
Really?
Yeah. He can do it. He can do a lot of things, man. He's really good.
See, I like those kind of churches where the pastor can join in and really like.
Yeah, he'll grab the mic every now and then. You know what I'm saying? He'll do a little something.
Yeah.
He go in. Sometimes it's just me and him just locked in. I'm on the keys. Y'all play, I'm a church musician. So I'm on the keys, he's singing. We looking at each other, we tuned in, like, okay, I got you. Like,
Yeah.
oh, man, yeah. So,
Man, okay. That's super dope, man. That's super dope. So when did you discover like, oh, I can do that too, or I can sing too?
He told me that when I was in church, I'm gonna say I'm like 5 years old. I'm in a sunshine band. Sunshine band. That's what they called it. It was like the little kids' church choir. He was like, son, one day, and he was in the pulpit. Of course, he's one of the ministers. He's like, one day I heard you singing, and then you just hit this note. I think you was leading a song or something. And that's when I knew you could sing. And I'm like, I don't remember it, but that's what he said. And I'm like, okay. Then over time, I grew up singing in church, And then that's when I grew, you get older, you go into school, you in different environments. And like singing kind of became, it was like, I don't want to be corny, I don't want to be soft type of thing. Cause I'm a kid, I want to fit in type thing. Like I ain't really have my own like swag yet until later. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, and this is like junior high, or is this like high school?
This is like elementary.
Oh, that early?
Early. Like
really?
The kid, like. And he got me my first piano when I was 6. So that's when that's when the journey started.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So he's seen it already, like you said, from an early age.
Yeah.
And really like put it in front of you and champion you to actually.
Yeah, he knew I wanted to play. He knew because I grew up watching the organist, and I'm like, okay. And I was trying to, as a little kid, I'm going over there and they real strict. They like, look, going on, go sit down somewhere. And I'm like, I wanna. So he seen that. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy him a keyboard so he can start learning himself. So that's.
Yeah. And so from 6 till now, how many other instruments do you know how to play?
Oh, let me see.
Cause I know the guitar, the keys, the drums.
I played saxophone in middle school.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay, that's enough. Shit, that's really enough. That's good right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The guitar and the keys. I think those are the two sexiest goddamn.
Yeah, it's
you know
like,
what I mean?
Cause over the years I was a key, keys, and I'm like, you know what? I thought I seen like a Prince video. I think I seen a Prince video or something. Or like, I don't know, some fire dude just killing. And I just like the idea of, he walking around just, and I'm like, I gotta do that. Like, I wanna do that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of just sitting down in one spot and just like, it's cool, but I wanna actually walk around. And I think I like how guitar sounds. So, yeah.
Yeah. God dang. You ever thought about getting in like in an R&B group, or you just rather do your own thing?
I've always thought about it, but I wouldn't really like at that time. Well, yeah. Right now, because I was in a band, not too long ago. I was in a band. I ended up resigning because it felt like it wasn't God's will. It wasn't His path for me. I had a different path,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shout out to them. They cold musicians, Shout out Ty and them. Ty, it's a singer. So it was 4 people. It was a bass player. It was a drummer. It was a female singer, and it was me. Me and her was like the 2 vocalists, and he got the drummer. He's the founder. He's the founder of the group.
Mm-hmm.
He got the bass player. He a white kid, real cool, smooth dude.
Yeah.
So it was one of them. It was called Chef's Kiss.
Chef's Kiss.
Chef's Kiss.
Mwah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was our deal, bro. Like,
yeah. Okay.
we had a couple shows that went, the last year we had a couple shows, it was one of them, like you seen Tiny Desk, right?
Yeah.
It was like, our shows were like Tiny Desk with the party, like mixed party, tiny desk. Like we had a show, and then now everybody can go eat and do what they want to do, chill, relax. We had three shows, at least 30, 50 people.
Yeah. What kind of music? It was like R&B music, or was like jazz type?
Or alternative R&B.
What does that sound like?
Have you heard of the internet? It's an R&B.
Oh, no, I'm about to say, you mean like the...
No, it's a band. Like, if I had to describe it, it's a mixture, because anything alternative is a mixture of other things. So our thing was like jazz, soul, mixture of like pop, a little everything. It's not just straight R&B.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, as you know, it's some things, if you just coming, like, if you're listening to it in the sense of like, okay, this is just R&B, you gonna hear something that's like, nah, something different about this, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
It sound kind of like, it's not that, you know, like I heard a little jazz thing right there. Like you gonna hear some, you know what I mean?
Okay. So alternative is just like a gumbo pot of different genres?
Basically.
Okay, got it. Okay. Are they still going? Are they still...
I'm sure they still doing their own thing, for sure.
Okay.
You know?
And how long was you in that band?
A year.
Year?
Cool year.
And it wasn't going where you was like, it just don't feel right, like...
We were going great. It was one of them things to where God was kind of pulling me somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It was a different path. I prayed about it, and I made it, you know, that was cool about it. They accepted it. That was real, like, making sure I was good, make sure nothing happened. I was like, nah, it's not y'all. Y'all good. Like, nothing happened, but I love them. You know, I love them. Yeah.
But nothing, it was just something that was just on your heart that was just like...
Yeah, it was just like, you know, I felt it, but I kind of was denying it. You know, I was like, nah. But it was like God was really speaking to me like, hey, this is time to kind of do your own thing. Like, you got to, you know.
Was it like some, not bad energy, but it just didn't fit your spirit? Or was it like, I need to get away from this because I want to do something bigger? Which one was it?
It was, at the time, it's like I'm still trying to figure that out. You know, I just knew this is it. Like, I knew this is it for me. You know what I'm saying? It's time. I'm getting pulled somewhere else. Like, I'm venturing into something else. I might not understand where I'm going right now. I might not, you know, I have an idea of where you know, a plan or like a vision, but that was the thing. So.
Okay. All right. I hate to see bands, because I mean, do you know the Temptation story?
Yeah.
Where it was two dudes that started out.
I will say, with our band, you know, you're going to have those moments of like, y'all going to argue a little bit. It's going to be a little tension every now and then. But at the end of the day, we still going to be friends. We still going to eat. We still going to laugh.
Yeah.
Like, we still cool. Like, we family.
Would you get like in a boy band?
Would I be in a boy band?
Yeah, with
Probably
just all dudes?
Nah. Nah, I'm really, I can't do it.
No? What about the boy band just make you like, nah?
I don't know. It depends. I don't like, okay, I'm gonna say yes, but it just depends. Cause I am like, you know, I've been doing music for a little minute, since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
So, and it's like I really take it serious, and I don't really play with music. Like, you can't really, I don't know. I'm real, you know, it's gonna be something. I'm gonna tell you, like, if you wrong, if you flat, I'm gonna be like, hey, you know that note was flat, right? Yeah. Can you tune your guitar? Make sure your guitar is like that type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why.
What about like a reality show, like a Making the Band, like a Day 26 type?
Reality show, I'm really not into like the toxicity of them. Like, I'm not really into like drama. I'm really laid back. I like to be alone for the most part. I'm the only child. So
right.
I grew up having to entertain myself, and then I'm just so used to that. It's like, my parents like, you need to go outside. You need to go and get some friends. And I'm in my room just playing my keys and just, you know, so it's one of them things.
Man, okay. I never, like, that didn't even dawn on me. I know I asked if you were only child, but it never dawned on me that it was like Yeah, I ain't had no siblings. I ain't had nobody to play with. I'm just solo dolo.
Yeah, it is like, you know, you really find it's like when you the only child, you kind of you learn individuality. You learn how to be happy with just you. You learn how to be satisfied with just you. You learn how to do things on your own compared to if you had siblings and they could back you up on things. So yeah, it's one of them things.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I guess that would be tough to then try to intertwine what you've been doing all this time by yourself, learning on your own.
Yeah, I'm glad because I didn't have no distractions, so I ain't had no
Yeah.
siblings that was missing. You know,
yeah,
throwing this, walking in my room, not knowing, no, we want nothing. Just walking in, just being none of that. It was just I was just in my own world, just soaking up, learning music. Stuff like that.
So do you know how to read music, or you just play by ear?
So around the time when I first started learning, he tried to get me a teacher. And that's when I started start reading. I was like, I seen the paper, I seen the notes. I'm like, okay. She's showing me like the middle C and like stuff like that. But it came a time where he couldn't really it really wasn't working. And plus it was just two different genres type thing. Like it was classical. I really wasn't into that. And I want to learn more gospel and other things. But I did learn how to read music a little bit from just that. It was a couple weeks. It wasn't really nothing.
So if somebody put some music in front of you, would you be able to play it?
Because I didn't even tell you like we didn't even get to high school yet. Because that's
okay. Let's get to that then.
Okay, so boom. I moved to Dallas. My sophomore year. I went to Carter High School my sophomore year, and that's when I met the choir teacher and the piano teacher. Choir teacher, Mr. E, shout out Mr. E, and piano teacher, Mr. Tatum. And Mr. Tatum, he was real strict, and he was like, he knew because he found out I could play. I don't know how, I forgot, it's kind of cloudy, but that's when I first, I got signed into the piano course class thing, and then that's when he started teaching me how to read more, and I was doing all the gymnopedy, the classical stuff, and I mean, I wasn't like I was more open minded than I was like when I was 6. Because when I was 6, I was like, bro, I don't want to play Spider-Man. Like I don't want to live. But yeah, it was just one of them things.
Yeah.
So he was real strict, he a funny dude, shout out to Tatum though. He taught me. Yeah.
Mr. Tatum.
Mr. Tatum.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why this just came to my mind. I could see you doing kind of like a you're probably too young to remember the Tyrese Coca-Cola commercial.
I would do some. I actually seen that. Was he on the back of the bus?
Yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I'm really like I study my music, so I know if you'll be surprised what I know when it comes to like you'll be like, what you know about that?
Yeah.
Like, that was back in,
yeah.
yeah, I go back.
I can see you doing something like that, like a modern day kind of that style where you walking to the back of the bus singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be open to that most definitely.
You probably should. I don't know if they even got. I've never even rode public transportation in Dallas.
Right.
I don't even know, but you should probably
see just try something out, see what
just
happens.
do it. You know what I mean? Recreate it.
I actually might. I might do it. I might. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought about like. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to ride the bus, so I thought about shooting a video just on the bus on some like, Erykah Badu window seat type vibe, So yeah.
Do you cause I noticed from your, and I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I noticed from your TikTok, it's like you do a lot of covers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you write your own songs? Do you?
So I just been focusing on kind of getting myself out there more, and of course, with the algorithm, it's a certain way you got to do things. So it's more of the covers right now. I do write songs. I got songs in the vault. I got demos that haven't dropped yet. I got demos that won't be dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of them. Yeah.
Okay. What is that? What is your writing process? Do you kind of gotta hear like a melody or like a beat or something, or you could just
it's all three of those. So sometimes I could be like singing in my head. I can be humming something, and I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. And now that's how I start. I just start with the melody, or it could be straight music, and I'm just playing some chords on my guitar. Next thing you know, it's just like, all right. And sometimes I even just come up with words out the blue, just straight, smooth, flowing, and I write it down, and I make it make sense. It's like a puzzle sometimes. And then sometimes I just actually have like a certain thing I want to write about, like a topic or, a certain idea, and I just go from there.
Okay. All right. Did you like in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you kind of get like bullied because you were so into like your music?
So I will say I grew up on both sides where I grew up in the sub and also because I moved around a lot. So of course in the suburbs they more like, oh wow, like you're the, and then you got when you in the hood, it's like you got you got to deal with that, you know what I mean? And plus they see you and it's like I get that, like they look at you and they feel like we gonna try him. I want to try him. We gonna pull his card, and that's when I got into like things. I ran with the wrong people, got into the wrong crowd, made bad decisions. I didn't, because you gotta in them type of environments, you got no choice but you got to defend yourself. You got to fight. And I've never been a fighter, but it's like in them situations, it's respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I can see a dude. I can see a dude that can't sing, and they hear you singing, and his girl looking at you like, "Hey, nigga, you better cut that. Like, cut that shit."
I've had moments like that, and I'm like, you can tell it's like a lot of it's tension, and I'm not like. It's like, bro. It's like, bro. I'm not even like, bro. I'm just sing. I just want to sing. I just like singing, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've gotten a little, but for the most part, I'm peaceful. Like I'm be chilling, bro. Like I ain't really with all that, bro.
Yeah.
That's my thing, bro. Don't just leave me alone. But if you try me, then that's on you. Cause it's like. I had to. It's certain situations where I kind of had no choice but you want this? All right.
Yeah.
What we gonna do? Cool. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I can see that, especially like in high school or even junior high. Between junior high and high school, I can see that for sure.
Yeah, you talking about like living in areas like Pleasant Grove, of course Dallas. So it's like, yeah, man.
And they think because you sing, you soft. You know what I mean?
So they like, So they try to do little things. It's like a little check thing, they call it pulling your card.
Yeah.
So,
that's why Chris Brown's so angry. That's what I need.
Hey. I don't.
That's why Chris Brown be fighting everybody.
Man.
Trey Songz, all these singing dudes.
Yeah, bro. It's just.
Because everybody think they soft because they can sing.
I seen a video on TikTok with Neo. It was one of his concerts. He was like, somebody threw something at him or did something. He was like, hey, don't get it messed. I still whoop y'all. Yeah, like he went off. Like he was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People be trying them singers, man.
Y'all gotta stop that because one day you gonna run across the wrong person and they gonna show you. Like,
yeah,
man.
Trey Songz. Chris Brown.
Yeah, that TikTok been getting on Trey.
I heard Keith Sweat too. I heard Keith Sweat.
Oh man. But no, they been on Trey. You seen them videos with Trey Songz on TikTok with they mimicking him like the way he sing and stuff?
Yeah, I see.
Man.
Yeah, I see that shit.
Man, oh my gosh, man. Hey. We praying for Trey. We praying for Trey.
One of my favorite Trey songs is Jupiter Love.
Mm-hmm.
That song goes so hard.
I like Can't Help But Wait.
Really?
I can't help but wait.
That shit is
the
so
one
fast.
with the video, when he making that.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just smooth. His cadence, his flow on that is it's fast, but I like slow songs. Really, that's like I'm a balladeer. Like that. I don't like fast songs. It's not for my voice.
Yeah.
But the way it was
You got like a falsetto too. I've been seeing a bunch where you kind of like, you got like a nice falsetto.
Yeah. So as I got older, because when you're young, you ain't hit puberty yet.
Yeah.
So I had, I was Michael Jackson when I was like 6, and then I turned 12 one day, and then I woke up, and then I talk, and they like, hold up, his voice got, and then, and mind you, for years, like I said, due to the it was like I didn't want to, because it's like I didn't want to be perceived as like a certain way, so I stopped singing for years. Yeah, and I was just playing. I didn't want to be a singer actually. Like I wanted to be a rapper.
Really?
When I was like in late elementary type thing, I wanted to be a rapper. Like, and I sucked. But
yeah,
it was just it was one of them things. And I think one day I just found a video. It was a Maxwell video. It was called it's a song Whenever Whatever Whenever one of them. And I seen that and I was like, okay, you know what? There's something to this. Like I think I want to try that. I want to try back. I want to go back to that. You know, so yeah.
Would you like because you so, to me it seems like you so kind of like just in love with the music, right?
Yes.
I'm just thinking, how would you be in the music business? Because the music business could be treachery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know for a fact, I know like, I've done my research on labels, record labels, and marketing, budgeting, branding. So I think for me, the independent route most likely is going to be the go. The main thing for me is just really networking, right? Especially right now, because for many years I just been playing. Like I just been a musician. I've been hired. They call me, like, you play this, you play here, you play there. Now it's like, okay, now I'm into another field. Now I got to like really network, and people got to see like, hey, because people didn't know I can sing for the longest. Like it was, and then when I did, it was like, oh, like we didn't even, and then there's some people that, that grew up with me in church and that knew I could sing, and that was like, they would beg, like, bro, just can you sing, please? And
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro.
yeah.
It was one of them things. So.
And how long did you go without singing?
If I had to say, probably like a couple years, probably not a decade, but like 5-6 years.
Like you wouldn't sing out in public, or you wouldn't?
Like I would say, I'm a guess and say like I wouldn't sing out in public. Yeah, I wouldn't sing in public. I really wouldn't sing at all. Like I said, I just I just wanted to be a rapper. I seen like Lil Nico, Lil Peanut on YouTube. And I had like this buddy, he was like a producer rapper too. So we was gonna be like, we probably like 12, 11 years old. We finna take over. Like, it was that type of thing. But yeah, so.
Man, like that's crazy. To me, that's crazy because hearing you online,
yeah,
and now hearing you saying that you stopped for years.
Yeah. I had to reteach myself how to sing. I had to relearn like my voice.
Really?
And what my voice is. That's what I mean when I was like, when I was little, I was a Michael, but then I got into puberty, and then I was like, okay, I assumed I was a tenor. Then that's when I really got into vocal ranges, vocal classifications. You got your bass, baritone, tenor, alto, soprano, and long story short, I realized, oh, so I'm a baritone. I'm not like, you got bass, baritone, tenor. I'm thinking because most men, I'm thinking, okay, I'm a tenor.
Yeah.
Until one day, I think it was in 10th grade when I realized like, oh, I'm not a tenor. I'm a lower voice singer. I can't hit them notes.
Yeah.
I can't hit them Tevin Campbell notes. Like,
yeah. Dang.
So it's the realization. It's like, it was really humbling. It was like, okay, so now you got to relearn your voice, and now you got to anything you do, anything you sing, you kind of got to adapt it to your range. It's very important, because then now you don't want to be singing a song in a high key in front of people and you embarrass yourself because your voice cracked because you didn't sing this song. You didn't find, you couldn't change the key into your range. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was one of them things. So.
Yeah. Man, I would love, like, you sing at weddings too, huh? Would you?
Yes, most definitely. it's a way. It's somebody that I might. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna hit me up. You know, to sing for their thing.
Listen, people out there, if you are having a wedding coming up,
Hey, I'll be grateful to sing for y'all.
and if you need somebody to sing, not like the bullshit we seen online where the dude was singing at the engagement when they were singing Jagged Edge. Not like that. No. Not like that. If you want somebody to really sing and blow for you during either an engagement or a wedding, I'm putting my stamp on this dude, Jeremiah J.
Bro, appreciate it, man. Like,
hire him.
I just love the I love love and I love music and I love God, So
You got a girl? You got a girlfriend?
nope, not currently. Right now I'm trying to stay focused right now.
Okay. So if girls jump in your DM,
y'all gonna have to wait. Y'all, because I got things to do.
Yeah.
Later on, I got you. Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of girl do you like though? If you were to
so of course I'm a Christian. I'm a man of God. So I would like a girl that is alike in that way. Got morals, values. Cause it's one thing to just like a woman for their looks, but it's about the heart for me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like what's in your heart. Cause at the end of the day, as we get older, that's gonna fade. You know what I mean?
It will.
And I'm not in it for the short term. Like I'm really young, but I've had those experiences and I've got burnt out. You know what I mean? So
even at a young age, you got burnt out.
Kinda, yeah. And I'm only 20, bro.
Golly.
And it's like because recently I really dedicated my life to God. So, but before that, I was wilding. Like, it was a void in my heart, and I didn't really understand it until I got saved. But it was just like realization, like, okay, this is not working with the women. Like, it was to fill a void. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, man, that was I was smoking, drinking. I was just kind of just living. But as I got closer with God, He gave me understanding, guidance, love. I feel like more fulfilled. It's like a cup like overflowing. You know what I'm saying? As I learn and I learn who God is and personally, like on it's one thing to have like religion, like religious reasons, like every Sunday I go to church and and then it's another thing to actually have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of fake Christian women that's gonna be trying to get at you.
Oh, I go to church, right?
Yeah.
What's the first book of the Bible? Leviticus? No.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of chicks
No,
be like,
ma'am.
you know what? I love what you said on the show.
No, like, can I come to your church? Yeah, you can come.
Yeah.
You're gonna get saved.
But you never described the girl. You just said, you hope she a woman of God. She got morals. But I still don't know what she looked like.
Okay. I don't really have a type for real. As long as I find you attractive. I've dated many types of women.
Okay.
I've had different types of experiences to where I really don't. I've came to the conclusion I don't have a type.
Okay.
So when anybody's like, "What's your type?" I don't have.
That's good. That's
white,
good.
Any race. It's just really about if I'm attracted to you, one, and then just who you are as a person. Yeah.
Can she be pursuing a music thing too?
Yeah. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes those kind of get.
Because maybe I just got to live longer and then have that experience, and then I'll be like, you know what? Actually, nah. So I haven't had that experience yet. But I'm open to it until that happens.
What about the girl that was in the band that you was in?
Oh, she had a boyfriend. So,
okay.
It was like with the relationship between me and her, it was just like we cool. We like family. We friends, help each other type thing. Like,
Got you. Could you date an older woman?
Man, no.
No?
Because I've had a little experience with that. And
really?
Yeah, man. And yeah, it was just I was just doing stuff just to do it. You know, mind you, this is before I gave my life to God.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I was just doing stuff just to do it. It was crazy. Like, yeah, I'm never gonna do that again.
How much older was the girl from you?
I was 19. She was 30.
Oh yeah, that's
So, and she had kids.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
can't be no stepdaddy at 19.
The thing was, you know, it was, and then, of course it was, you know, I was just having fun, but in that case, I feel like anybody that's 30, man or woman, you weird if you messing with a 19-year-old.
Shame on you, young lady. Shame on you taking advantage of Jeremiah.
You know, at the time I enjoyed it. I mean, my flesh was like, you know, but now as I'm into the realization that no, that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I hope she doing good.
Yeah.
Go to get your life right.
Yeah, shame on you, young lady. You taking advantage of this young man. Shame on you. You need to go to church.
I think it comes from a place of loneliness.
For her?
For really, it could be for most people that do that date or younger people. It comes from a place of like loneliness, and it's not the fact. Some of them are just actually like, and then it's just it's desperateness and loneliness. You know, it's like
I actually think older women should date younger men, and I think older men should date younger women.
It depends how younger and how older to me, because like you said older men, younger women, right?
Yeah.
Because when it comes, it's like because now you dealing with a girl who just got out of high school.
No, not that young.
Okay, how young we talking?
No. At least 21 and up.
21 and up.
It depends on, like, let's say if a guy is 50 years old, right? He should be able to date a 30-year-old.
Okay, that's cool.
If a dude is 30, he should be able to date a 21-year-old.
I feel like their frontal lobe should be developed. Your frontal lobe isn't developed until you're about 25.
Right.
So 25, 30, cool. 25, whatever. It's whatever you want to do at that. I mean, hey, you grown, you're legal. Your frontal lobe is developed. You have the mind to make intelligent decisions.
Yeah.
Etc. So.
Yeah. I'm thinking like, when I say young, I'm thinking like somebody that's ready to get out of college, ready to graduate, you know what I mean? And either, you know, this older woman want to take care of this younger dude, you know what I mean? He trying to get on his feet, you know what I mean? Or this older man.
But I think that's not good either, because that younger dude got to learn how to be a man. He can't be, I don't think leeching off of an older woman, that's not going to get it. Eventually you got to stand on your 2 feet. You know what I mean?
You're right, but at the same time,
but my dad is his wife is older than him, so you know it's one of them. She's not that much older. I really, and believe it or not, I barely know, like, I don't know their ages like that.
Yeah, most kids though.
I don't really care.
Yeah,
you know, but it's one of them things. It's like, yeah, it's just don't, you know, I don't like the taking advantage of a younger person in general. You know what I'm saying?
Is it taking advantage? Is it
some
taking
people,
advantage?
Because some people just don't know how to. Because it's like, it's weird when all your, like, if you're a woman and all your men are younger, or if you're a man and all your women are younger. You telling me ain't none of them, you couldn't find one that's around your age. You couldn't tell me you couldn't find one. That's when it's weird. Like, okay, bro. All right.
Listen, when I was younger, probably a little older than you, I had a woman that was 15 years older than me, and she made me grow up. You know what I mean?
How old were you?
I was probably 27 at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I was probably like 27 at the time. Yeah, and she made me grow up. You know what I mean?
It will grow you up, because they got.
She got real responsibilities.
Real kids. Like, you know, it ain't no,
Yes, she had real responsibilities. She had taxes that she had to handle.
You
know what I mean? She was handling real
these
business.
bills and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't got time to be dealing with your childish ways.
Yes.
You better get right or get left. This one of them things.
But this was the crazy part. This is why I was like, I don't know if this is right, because she had a son by a guy that was younger than me at the time. And I was like, wait.
Oh.
Yes, that's what made me not feel like right about this.
Yeah, bruh. I'm glad you felt that way. That was a sign. Okay.
She had a son younger. I mean, she had a baby daddy that was younger than me.
Right. Yeah, man. At that point, I'm glad you I know you took note of that.
Yes.
How did you react to that? Like, how did you go?
I was just like, because here's the thing. She looked young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Physically, she looked young.
Right.
So I can see why young dudes were attracted to her because she did look young. But for her, I'm just thinking, why are you entertaining these young dudes?
That's when, like I said,
Why
that's
are you
when
entertaining us?
That's when it gets weird. Cause it's like, okay, like it's normal when, okay, you have like, okay, I dated before you was an older guy. Before him, it was this guy. He was middle aged. But when you talking about like all the dudes. Oh, you talking about I'm not the youngest? Like it was the younger one, and then it was the one that was younger than him. Oh, now it's like, okay, something's wrong. This is not right.
Yes. If you ever wanted to tell, if you can't tell in the face if she old or not, look at the hands.
The hands. Oh,
the hands always tell it.
Man.
You can't hide your hands. You can't put no makeup on your hands. Ooh. It's the hands.
Okay.
Yeah. So that way you know.
You know, I won't need that, but because,
that's for somebody else. For somebody else.
I don't do that no more. You know.
No backsliding.
I don't do that. I'm not perfect. Yeah. I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that Christian that's like, oh, I'm perfect. I'm the holiest of it.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I'm human, but I try my best, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To live right. You feel me?
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You ever thought about like moving to somewhere like LA, New York, Atlanta to do your music?
I wouldn't move because I got a lot of things going on here. Especially with the church and stuff. And I got plans here. I want to do a couple things here, but of course, I do plan to fly out and like collaborate with other artists and stuff like that. I want to produce. I want to write for other artists, etc.
Okay. Where one of those three places that you would go to?
I go to LA. Atlanta be wild. Apparently, yeah. New York. That's probably the top three.
Yeah, that's what I named. Which one would you
prefer it? Just one if I had to choose one?
Yeah.
LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
LA that's what emotion is.
Yeah, and cause I know it would be very like I know I really get around there. Like it would be a very cool experience.
Yes.
Cause it's like the Mecca. You know what I mean? Like it's where it's Hollywood. You feel me?
Have you ever been?
Nah. Yeah, I haven't been there yet, but I'm gonna make it.
I don't think you would like LA.
I don't know. You know, I might have to go with somebody. I might have to get, cause I know I got people like that's like invite me to their state. They, you know what I mean, like, you know, collab with me. It's so many places I want to go. Like I got a homegirl named KO. Shout out KO. She an artist. She go crazy, man. That girl can sing.
She in LA?
Nah, she in Indianapolis.
Oh,
Indiana.
Okay.
She fire.
Really?
Oh man, KO.
Shout out to KO.
Man, KAO.
KAO. I'm gonna look her up. KAO.
Yeah, Apple Music.
Okay. Shout out to KO. Yeah, I don't think you'll like LA though, man.
Hey, who knows, man.
Here's why I say that, because in LA, it's everything music, right? But it's everything that's outside of music too that comes with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So that's why I'm just saying,
I get that. It just, I think with that, you know, they got a saying in church: "Take the Lord along with you everywhere you go." So it's That's why I don't really worry when it comes to things like that. I don't worry about, oh, what if this person is this way and da 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 da. It's like I'm gonna figure it out. I'm a dab guy. I'm just walking the path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
You want to sing for the people, man?
Yeah, I do a little something.
Yeah.
You mind if I get my guitar?
No, go ahead, get
All
it, get it, man. Let's give the people what they want. You know what I mean? What they came for.
Okay.
Bad.
So, this The Point of It All by Anthony Hamilton.
Okay.
Oh, we finna rock. You did tell me we just gonna vibe. Okay.
Yeah. You just vibing.
I can't stay away from you too long. Even if I do, I'll always call. Checking on you, make sure you're okay. Be the one to brighten up your day. And the point of it all is I love you. And the reason for it all is I love you. My days seem long whenever we're apart. It's like someone has stole away my heart. You're a major part of my life. And no matter what the storm may bring, I'm fine with you. And the reason for it all is I love you.
Yeah. What's your what song? What's like one of your I mean, I know the Anthony Hamilton, but what's like your favorite, like if you just R&B kind of like just I just feeling like I just want to play something, or I just
okay.
Okay. That feel good right there.
Okay, this is a gospel song, but I'm gonna twist it though.
Okay.
Yeah. I love you, Jesus. Yeah. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you that I love you more than anything. Anything. Love you more and more and more and more than anything.
Yeah. You gonna bring some people to church, man. I'm telling you.
See, my vision, because people like, it's a lot of people my age that the gospel music of, that's like, they looking for like something they can relate to. It's not that they don't want to listen to gospel, but they looking for something they can relate to.
Yeah, something a little bit more 2025-ish.
And yeah, so I plan on being that.
A gospel artist?
Yes. Gospel, it's a mixture of life. God first, of course, and life. I don't want to just be, just talk about the cliche things. I really want to talk about like I want to get real. Yeah. I really want to talk about like what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my.
Yeah.
Hey. just be sometimes I just be vibing.
Hey, vibe, man. Let's vibe. Let's vibe out.
Alright,
I'm with you.
Anything,
I'm with you.
I love.
Man. Dang, man. Do you know the chords to best part?
Okay, let me see. Let me try something.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Give y'all something. Give y'all something, man. Yes.
You don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing, and it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are the comfort that I need in the morning. Sunshine when it's raining and pouring.
Won't you give yourself to me?
Get on. I just wanna say,
I just wanna see how beautiful you are.
You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life was a movie, oh, you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Best part.
Yeah. I love that song, man. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
man.
that, man. It seems so simple. That song seems so.
It's beautiful the way it's written. Shout out to her, Daniel Caesar. Beautiful song, man.
Yeah. What else, man? What else? Before we get out of here, man, anything you wanna? If you had to end this interview, is there a song that's on your heart that you'd be like, this is how I want the people to end. This is what I want to leave on their heart. It could be, your modern day gospel, or it could be, something uplifting, something about, whatever.
Let's see. This is a song. It's like a little part of a song by Fred Hammond called "A Closer Walk."
Okay.
It's real smooth. There's none greater, now or later. This I know. Lord of mercy, light my pathway, take me home. It's a little something. I posted it on my Instagram, so yeah, if you want to hear that, go on Instagram. I Jeremiah J, IJEREMIAHJ. That's all socials. That's Red Note because it's a new. You heard of Red Note?
Yeah, I heard about Red Note.
I'm on the lemon. I'm on the lemon. I Jeremiah J. On all platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Red Note, Instagram. So yeah.
Yeah. Yo, man, thank y'all for tapping in. This has been the Tap In Podcast. Holla.
Peace.
And we ain't got to end, man. We can,
Sure. Vibing.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
I'm
man. Like.
I'm gonna just leave the camera rolling just in case we catch something. But
Yeah. Cause I might do. That's a good idea though. You smart for that. Like that's actually genius. Cause a lot of musicians, we can be so caught up in what's in the moment of the interview, and then thinking about it's just like we can kind of, Yeah. So it's really good to keep it rolling because you never know what comes.
Exactly. Exactly.
I was gonna do a thing. I can make a song about anything. So it's like usually what I tell people is give me a word and I can just make a song about it.
Okay.
Using the same progression I just used.
All right. I'm gonna give you an easy one. Love.
Something about love, loving when you're holding me. Yeah, touch me so sweet, and you touch me gently. What's another word? I need something
Gentle.
today. Say a gentle way. Say how I feel about you.
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas, where I'm from. That's my home. Yeah. There's a lot of fun going on in this interview.
Podcast.
On the podcast, tap in one more time. Tap on, tap in, have it done. Hey, wipe it up like a napkin.
Birthday.
Oh, if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. It's a birthday. Hope you have a really nice view of how you gonna spend your life today. Give your life today.
Comedy. Comedy.
Comedy. Funny man with the funny man with the plan. Shout out my boy. Comedy man. Stand up with no stand. It's like, yo. Yeah, man.
This is fire, man. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
For sure, man. For sure.